Hey guys, so before I show you what we ate for dinner this past week, I wanted to give a shout out to Variety Fun. This video is in partnership with Variety Fun, and this is the Fit Box. So you have to order by February 7th to get the February box if you are interested in this. Variety Fun is a monthly snack subscription service. You can choose to get the boxes monthly or bi-weekly. What I'm showing you is the Fit Box. It is full of healthier snack options. I love to have this really more for myself and my husband to have grab and go options, but we do allow the kids to dig in every now and then, and they love the options. They also have the Fun Box, which, like it sounds, is very, very fun for kids. You're talking all of this tasty snacks and treats that they are looking for. One of the reasons we love Variety Fun so much is just how much they give back. I don't mention that enough, and I really wanted to throw that in here this month. They give back a ton to communities in need. There is a 30% discount code. It's in the description box below, so if you want to try out Variety Fun for yourself, you can get the Fit Box or the Fun Box using my 30% discount code, and it is down in the description box below. All right, let's get on to the meals of the week. So we are just doing build your own nachos. We've got these and then some chopped up spring mix just to add on top. We've got some avocado, a few veggies left over from yesterday to put on the side, salsa, guac, some sriracha because I made one of the, plant-based cashew nacho cheese sauces, and I didn't put a lot of this in there for the kids. It's really, really good. I've made this one before. I'll link it below. And this is because Annie will mostly just be eating chips and cheese, and if you are new around here, my youngest daughter has juvenile rheumatoid arthritis, and we are trying to continue to have a more anti-inflammatory style diet for her, and among other reasons. So you will see a lot of dairy and things on my channel, but when I'm being really intentional for her, knowing this is all she's gonna eat, I went ahead and made a plant-based recipe because at least there's a little more nutrition in there for her as well, and definitely not just straight dairy for her because that really affects her. So yeah, that is what's for dinner tonight. I forgot, John was doing some black beans in the kitchen as well, so there's that as well.
Joe, water, cups.
All right, I am making dinner, and it is just like a mushroom spaghetti tonight. I'm gonna do some ground beef and the kids, but I'm pretty impressed by how small these mushrooms can shrink down when you cut them up. This was a full carton of baby Bella mushrooms, and I chopped them up very finely, but it still covered the whole bottom of this pan, and they sauteed down to this, so hopefully this will not be too noticeable to my younger crew. And like I said, John and I are just gonna be eating this, and then I've got some with ground beef for them. All right, dinner tonight is spaghetti. We just are using this red lentil pasta. Mine and John's is just with mushrooms. The kids have grass-fed beef in theirs. We are just kind of not feeling like having a lot of meat right now. John and I are not, but we're keeping the kids' diets pretty much the same. If you guys have been around very long, then you know that back in the day, we really only had meat with dinner like twice a week, and I think we just both feel like we felt better back then. So we're trying to backpedal a little bit on that. And this is our first day back from our trip, so it's just a super simple dinner. I was gonna put together a salad, but I didn't even end up doing that. And that is dinner tonight. All right, John and I are taking advantage of the fact that the kids are having dinner at Grandma's tonight. They went over there for just the evening. My mom wanted to see them after we got home from our trip, and she also helps me out like one evening a week and takes them and just has a great time with them. It's awesome. I get a lot of YouTube work done and school planning and all that jazz. Side note, because people ask me all the time, when do you have time to do your videos? Usually the one night a week Grandma has the kids. Anyway, we are just having one of our favorite really easy meals, which is sweet potato tacos. or sweet potato quesadillas or whatever. We're just doing tacos. So I just seasoned some black beans here, made a quick like smashed guacamole, and I have some roast sweet potatoes. I roasted those with some chili powder and cumin. And then I've got, these are the Tortilla Land tortillas. I just pulled a few out of the bag. I'm doing those. And then we've also got some cilantro and just spring mix. It was super lazy, easy peasy kind of night. But this is one of our favorite really simple meals. This is very hot. And it's really, oh, and then some sriracha as well. So really simple, really easy, yummy, nutritious, and fast. Here we go. Looks super yummy.
Mm-hmm.
Here, will you take this? I can't turn my camera off. Hey! Work hard all week to get to pizza night. We're just having pizza, Stromboli, and we are watching Cool Runnings tonight. So that is what is for dinner tonight. All right, dinner tonight is, wow, so annoying. Whenever I edit, I know that I always say, all right, dinner tonight is blah, blah, blah. And every time I edit, I say, man, I wish I noticed that I did that before I started filming. Here we go. I finally noticed. So dinner tonight, without the all right, is, yeah, you can take your dance class clothes off. Mexican lentil soup. And then we just have some, I just sliced up some avocado. Walmart subbed these Florida avocados instead of the Haas avocados for me. So it is what it is. Not my favorite, but they're good. And then some cilantro. And then I've got some tortillas for the kids if they want to dip it or whatever. Also, I just pulled out some sour cream because I just tasted this and it is much spicier than I realized. This is my first time making this recipe. It's really, really good though. But yeah, it's definitely gonna need something to cut down on the heat. I'm not sure why it's so spicy, but it is. So I was gonna add some hot sauce to it, but definitely not up for that. All right, tonight we are, oh, I did it again. Darn it. Dinner tonight is Hawaiian chicken kebabs for the kiddos and me. This is one of my absolute favorites. I just used Mix and Match Mama's Hawaiian chicken recipe, and then or her marinade, and then I just cut up the chicken and do this part myself. And John's not here tonight. Well, he should be here soon, but so I didn't have him grill it. I just baked it in the oven, but it's just pineapple, and then I used chicken thighs and some peppers. I just made the kids a little chopped salad. I like to chop it up for them when I'm having them eat salad. And then I just made some, this is jasmine rice, and I boiled it in coconut milk, like full fat coconut milk instead of water, and it just makes it extra flavorful for these like, this Hawaiian Asian / inspired dish. I also used this in place of soy sauce. It's the first time I've done that, and I've heard good things, and I just tasted it and it's delicious. I also told you that John and I are not eating as much meat during the week. I'm super flexible on that. So I'm gonna be having the chicken dish because I love it, but I did make the same thing for John with some organic tofu, and we'll see how he likes that. This is a brand that is okay. I mean, we've used it before. It's the organic brand that they sell at Walmart, and it's extra firm tofu. So I just squeezed it out, and then I just, instead of marinating it so it wouldn't fall apart, I just kind of drizzled the marinade on top. I reserved some before I marinated the chicken in it. So he is gonna be having that. I made like 4 or 5 of these, and I know you're supposed to do them in a pan, but I did bake it, and I just broiled it at the end to crisp it up a little bit. So I'll let him tell you how it is. I'm not on board the tofu train other than like tofu scramble or crumbling it into like some Mexican type dishes. So we will see. There we go. I know people ask me for portion sizes every now and then as well. So this is what my 6 and 8-year-old are getting, this size plate. All right, I am just doing Annie's plate here, but we are having pork tenderloin. This is, I will link the recipes below. I don't even know what it's called. It's like got onions and some red wine and garlic and soy sauce. It sounded really good. It was in the crock pot. It is Sunday night here. We were gonna have dessert tonight, but I got quite the crazy phone call while I was cooking dinner, hence the reason some of the potatoes are burned. It just was a crazy, like, crime scene, car accident situation that my father-in-law was involved in. Thank the Lord he is okay, but we are all a little bit shaken up by that happening. So no dessert, didn't have time. Our whole evening is just kind of bizarre now. But yes, he's okay, has nothing to do with dinner, but everything's a little burned because of that. So yeah, we've got green beans, and then there are the burned potatoes, but I'm gonna salvage them. Now these home fries, or what my mom called them, they were my favorite thing growing up. My mom always served them with kielbasa and sauerkraut, mustard, you know, good old Chicago girl here. And now Eli loves them so much, so I'm excited to bring them back around for my kiddos. Okay, so the kiddos are at my parents' house tonight. This is the night of the week that they go over there and have dinner with them. And I am making something that John and I really like when we go to, there's a salad bar in town that we love, and they have this Asian noodle salad that's so good. So I scoured the internet, I looked at all the different Asian noodle salad, Thai noodle salad that I could find, and I found one where the ingredients looked like it matched up. So this is the sauce I just mixed together. It's got olive oil, rice vinegar, some honey. I use these liquid aminos in place of soy sauce in this as well. It's been good so far. It's got some sriracha, some peanut butter, and then some garlic and ginger. And then I'm about to dump in some broccoli slaw and some carrots. And then my noodles, I used these. I didn't go the gluten-free route for this because I'm hoping it holds up for the rest of the week a little bit. And the gluten-free noodles tend to get real mushy in the refrigerator over time. So I got this thin spaghetti, this thin whole wheat spaghetti. The recipe called for thin spaghetti, and it was kind of an accident. I think I ordered regular whole wheat pasta from Walmart, but they subbed the thin pasta, but that's what the recipe called for. Okay, that got really messy really fast, so I had to not film the rest of the process. I was gonna show you adding each thing, but it was like gonna overflow. I had to add it to a different container. Note to self, this is not a good recipe to double because there is a lot in it, and this is the biggest bowl I have. So there is like a lot of broccoli slaw in this, probably double the amount of broccoli slaw than noodles, and I didn't really take that into account when I was picking a bowl to mix this with. But so I took that sauce, I added shredded carrots, the broccoli slaw, the noodles, mixed it all together, and then I just added some peanuts. I added them whole instead of chopping them, and some cilantro. So that is going to be dinner tonight.